Hey guys, Jason here for TheChartGuys, taking a look at silver. Before I get into it, I just want to invite you to check out TheChartGuys.com. We have some membership openings for people, and I'd love to get some people interested in trading silver and gold. We have some opportunities. If you're interested in learning how to read charts and how to do technical analysis and find good opportunities, and most importantly, protect your investments and your capital, I really encourage you to check it out. Our community is full of amazing people, and there's hundreds, over 1,000 analysts now who work together, look at charts, find opportunities, and it's just an amazing thing to be a part of, and I'd love to get more good people in there. So let's take a look at silver. On the monthly time frame, we see continued breakout. We saw a lot of downside in September, and now we are looking for some consolidation in October following that big move to the downside. So that's going to be represented more elegantly on a sub time frame. But right now, it's a lot of indecision, a lot of chop, and it doesn't give us a lot of clear patterns on the monthly time frame. In order to continue on the monthly, well, I won't spend too much time on this. We need to get over 1965, and we've got monthly support down at 1429. We'll talk about that a lot more on daily videos if we ever get down there. On the weekly time frame, looking a little bit better than the gold bulls are looking right now. This is more conclusive channeling, and we're seeing a more defined pattern, which gives me a little bit of hope for the bulls on this time frame. However, we are still in a downtrend, meaning we are setting lower highs and lower lows, and that is not unexpected when you're in a bull flag because it is going to be a downside channel. But what we want to see is an uptick in bull volume on the 4-hour and a daily time frame, and a change of trend that's going to give us a signal that that's going to change. So on the weekly time frame, what are we looking at for resistance support? Support at 1689, and below that we have support at 1592, or yes, that's correct. And we're going to have this last week's resistance is a key one for us, 1779, 1874, and then the high of the first initial run here, 1965. On the daily time frame, what are we looking at? Well, there's a potential for a couple moves here. We are in a very clear daily downtrend. So we have 1740, 1874. We just established our new low. Now what the question is are the bulls going to be able to get over this EMA 1226 conjunction? We've got two indecision candlesticks currently. Now we're seeing a red day with only a couple hours left in this. If we fail to get above our EMA resistances and above 1779, it's likely we're going to come down and test 1689 and look for more continuation this way. Should that happen, a couple of things that stand out to me initially as I look at this time frame. I am scouting for the potential for a little bit of a bullish pattern in the form of an ascending wedge, which would have us looking like this. If we come down, break 1689, don't get a lot of follow through, that's going to suggest to me that we are in a descending wedge pattern, which is an overall bull pattern, which matches that thesis of a possible bull flag on the weekly time frame. So interesting to see this setting up. Now we need to break under 1689, not see a heck of a lot of follow through, and then reestablish the trend. We can stay in the daily downtrend for quite a while as long as we are inside this pattern and matching that narrative for the descending wedge. So daily time frame, looking for a lower low under 1689 without a lot of follow through. If bulls are able to break over top of these resistances and get over 1779, the next resistance is going to be 1874, at which point we'll clear our charts and just play the new sub trends. They're going to be very apparent on the 4-hour time frame. 4-hour bulls showing a little bit of, well, they made an attempt, but there is a big wall down here. You can see that represented by the fact that we are hammering against this area of resistance and not being able to break through it. Eventually, bulls will get tired and they'll see a downtrend form, and we're going to know that we're back in that 4-hour downtrend once we break below 1729. Major resistance that we need to get over top of and hold conclusively above is at 1779. And on the hourly time frame, more or less the same thing, sideways action, current lower high at 1739, and the lower high at 1759 and lower low at 1739. Lots of numbers flying around today. So overall, weekly time frame, possible bull flag type setup here. On the daily time frame, we see the makings of a nice bullish, a descending wedge type pattern, and on the 4-hour time frame, a little bit of indecision. Bulls seeing some weakness and inability to get good follow through, which really sets up that precedent for more of a downside shift with a break under 1729. Anyway, thank you for watching. I really appreciate you guys watching the videos and all of your comments and all of that jazz. You liking and watching the videos is the only reason that I make these. I hope you learned something from them, and I hope they help you. And that's it. Have a good day.